All right, so part 2 of this vlog. The reason that I gave my child for not wanting him to date in high school is this. In the last vlog, you may remember or may not, what I had said is that I am his #1 supporter. I have given up my life to basically raise him. My life has, since my husband died, I have been that parent who I revolve my life around. We live near, I wanted him to go to French school. I moved to a neighborhood, which was great, by the way, great move, so he could go to La Ronde. It's a French school. So everything has revolved around him. My argument was, if you start dating in high school, he's 15 right now. If you start dating 15, 16, 17, 18, whatever it is, you have these dreams of going to the States and playing football. Do you understand me? Do you know 1% make it 1%? That's not the point, because I know he'll make it if he wants to. That's not even an issue in our lives. We believe, we visualize, and I don't even bring up, well, I did bring up the 1% there, but normally it's like, who gives a shit? You are the 1%. That is how I raise him. But that 1%, I told him, will be snatched away from you so quickly if you allow women or dating into your life too young. And before you cringe and you start judging me for saying what I said, let me explain. What I told him is that these women that he dates, or these girls, they're girls. Essentially they're girls. They're teenage girls. They're not even women. Are going to come with baggage, because we all have baggage because of that subconscious mind. What does the baggage look like? The baggage is going to look like self-esteem issues. They may have super low, they probably will have super low self-esteem, because let's admit it, it sucks being a teen. It sucks. Like, you may have money, but you may not. You're controlled by your parents. You're controlled by your teachers. You really don't have a say. So how can kids that don't have a say date other kids? There's like 2 weak people in trying to make a relationship work. That's fucked up in itself. Anyways, that's not the point. The point is that he will now have this baggage from a girl, from a relationship, because she doesn't even know herself yet. She is, in essence, a mirror of her subconscious mind and her parents. She doesn't, at this point in life, probably doesn't even know what she wants. There is so much uncertainty there. Why put yourself that? And then I said to him that, you know what? She will also be your karma. And he looked at me. He understands karma. Like, what do you mean? Me, your mother. I want you to go play football in the States. I support you, #1 fan. And he knows that. I already talked about that. She doesn't give a fuck about football. She is going to want what she's going to want because she's still immature. All teens are immature. They're supposed to be. So how can you listen to an immature person and make lifelong decisions in a young relationship? For example, she may say to you, don't play football today. Miss practice. Come out to McDonald's with me. Let's go to Subway. My mom's not going to pick me up until later. Spend time with me. Forget football practice. You know what he's going to do? Because they're so like, I know, a woman raised him. And he'll think about it. He may be like, no, man, he may be strong enough. He is strong. He's a strong kid. He's very willed. He's got a very strong will because of the vision. He knows what he wants. But you don't know. He might be having an off day and feelings, and he's like, yeah, you know what? I don't want to be in the rain right now. Why not go to Subway? And why not hang out with her? Why not? No. Then don't waste my fucking time. this mother who has been driving you around and helped you switch schools, don't you fucking waste my time. It's over. If a girl, a teenage girl who is still growing, that you want a relationship, go ahead and have it, but don't expect me to support that shit. Not gonna happen. No, it's not. I will communicate with him. I'll always be his mother. I'll always be loving, but it's your karma. She is going to be your karma. All that subconscious shit, you don't know how she was raised. You don't know. She could have been raised in an abusive family. And guess what? All that garbage, that subconscious garbage, Armand, now you are going to have to deal with it. And you're only 15 or 16 or 17. So now you are going to be emotionally fucked up and tied down. And you are going to have experiences that you may not want because of this chick, because of her subconscious mind, because she maybe doesn't meditate. Maybe she doesn't know how to release it. She probably doesn't. How many of us did? I didn't. I did not. And now you're going to get dragged down with it. I spent all this time raising you, teaching you how to visualize, teaching you meditation, giving you as much consciousness as I can. And now you're going to be bogged down because, let's just admit, maybe 20% of parent society community teaches their children how to meditate, calmness, all of that stuff. We just don't have it. We don't. So regardless of how you look at it, you are going to be dealing with when you're dating, regardless. When you're older, you have more maturity. In your 20s, I'm not saying don't date at all, but emotionally being attached to somebody that young is volatile. And I'm using the word volatile because it is. It's like leeches. They're both little baby leeches hanging on to each other. They don't even know between right and wrong yet, but they start dating. Anyways, that is my opinion. And I am going to do way more, a lot of vlogging on the topic of teens and kids and parenting, because it's important. It's important. And I'm going to talk about the shadow sides. I'm going to talk about the issues on this channel, especially about parenting, that the shadow sides are, it's not your dark side. It kind of is, but it is only because the shadow side is a side of yourself that people don't want to bring out. And parenting is such a tippy-toed topic where we try and be the cool parent, or we just don't know how to parent, or maybe we don't want to be assertive because our children might think that we have too much of a handle on them. And then we try and give them more more freedom. Your kids don't need freedom. The right kind of freedom. Give them the freedom to express their joy, to express who they are as a human being. Give them the freedom to find their soul's purpose when they're young. Give them the freedom to explore the sixth sense. Anyways, just my opinion. Just an opinion. But I feel like it's a good opinion because my child, this is how I've raised him, and he's a good kid. Love you guys. More on kids to come in the next few weeks. Bye.